So when I teach beatboxing, usually I start with the body. You know, your body is your instrument, and you have all this equipment in your body. You have your diaphragm, where the sound comes from, and so this is sort of the engine in it. It propels the sound up. And you have your chest, where sound can resonate. Sound can also resonate in your throat, but you can also constrict things in your throat. And then you have your tongue and your lips and your teeth and your nose, and all of this can shape and modify and modulate the sound. So usually I start just very basic, like low stuff, middle stuff, high stuff. So low stuff, I usually start with just letting people go They're like monkey sounds, primal, very basic, caveman, 50,000-year-old sounds, And then if you close your mouth, and that sound's coming through your nose, actually, because if you pinch your nose, that's where the sound's going, And if you watch Scratch, by the way, you notice he put his mic up to his nose, like that. But so, or if you close the back of your throat and you got like an NG, like, right? So, and then if you start to put some consonants on the top of that sound, like, that's like a basic kick drum, Or if you put your top lip over your bottom lip, you get the old school, you let your lips flap a little bit, like that. So you have various low sounds, maybe like a DM. You can pitch it up higher like a tom-tom. You have different pitch. So that's your low stuff, Right? So that's your low stuff. Now we'll give you some middle stuff, like just very basic, when I start with beginners, just real basic, like syllables. Don't worry about making this fancy sound or that fancy sound, just and then you can tighten that up to like a or a you have a whole spectrum if you move your lips like right? So I have my students go doom ka doom 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 ka doom right? So just some basic middle stuff, and then up at the top, just sort of giving people a palette, like different tools in your toolbox. Here's some different instruments, like a hi-hat, it's like a TS, or a shaker, just like a SH or a CH, or a crash, right? So you have, that's about 8 or 9 different sounds there. Right? So you put them all together. On a turntable, you might start with, like, if you have James Brown going, right? And then it's, you might, and then if you get more, once you get more skilled at it, start making sounds while you breathe, so you can breathe in and make sound, So you can, if you constrict the flow of air while you breathe in, or so, just giving people a basic set of instruments to work with, and you start building those into little sentences, So, if you want to, these are maybe vocal percussion sounds. We're making percussion sounds with our mouth, and then if you want to learn more of the old school, or, that. So, we save that for later.